a little when I hear your name. It all just sounds like too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. Should have gave you all my hours when I had the chance. Take you to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. My pride, my ego, my needs, and my selfish ways caused a good, strong woman like you to walk out my life. Now I'll never get to clean up the mess I made. Oh, and it haunts me every time I close my eyes. It all just sounds like too young, too dumb to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. Should have gave you all my hours when I had the chance. Take you to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. Although it hurts, I'll be the first to say that I was wrong. Oh, I know I'm probably much too late to try and apologize for my mistakes, but I just want you to know I hope he buys you flowers. I hope he holds your hand, give you all his hours when he has the chance. Take you to every party, 'cause I remember how much you loved to dance. Do all the things I should have done when I was your man. Do all the things I should have done when I was your man. I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited, so gonna get to clapping. Go pop it for a plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan, drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies. Lobster Hello, good evening, everybody, and welcome to our third class. Today, Friday, the 5th of April. Don't forget to register your attendance. You must have done it already. Okay, so let's begin. Okay. Let me share my screen.
Tiene un mensaje. Tiene un mensaje.
Okay, so here we are. Okay, so for today, according to our chart, we have to finish with Unit 8. We have to complete the lesson 8B and do the revise and check of Units 7 and 8. Also today we will finish with we will complete Unit 8. Also today closes the activities on the platform. Don't forget. Yeah? The activities of Unit 8, 8A, and 8B, they close today at 11:45. Ya, hoy a las 11:45 de la noche cierran las actividades del online practice de la unidad 8, 8A y 8B. Ya no nos olvidemos. Entonces completémoslas antes de las 11:45 de la noche hoy. Today also I will open the check your progress, no? Check your progress of Unit 8. It will be available today from 9 to 11. Yeah, the revise and the check your progress. Yeah, el check your progress de la unidad 8. Entonces va a estar habilitado hoy de 9 a 11 de la noche para que lo puedan trabajar. Entonces, antes de las 11:45, terminemos las actividades, el online practice de la unidad 8, 8A y 8B, y de 9 a 11 vamos a poder hacer el Check Your Progress, que es la evaluación de la unidad 8 en la plataforma. Okay. So yesterday we finished with lesson 8B, or lesson 8A, sorry, 8A. Okay. So we finished with lesson 8A and we started with lesson 8B. Yes, on 8A we learned about verb patterns, when to use the infinitive, when to use the ing, after which verbs, after adjectives, prepositions, etc. And the vocabulary about work. Then we started with lesson 8B, in which we covered this topic about the reported speech. And in the reported speech, what we have to learn is how to change the verb tenses.
the verb tenses, no? That the present changes to the past and so on. But also there are another changes. So we were here on page 80. Ahí nos quedamos en esa paginita. On page 80. So let's go to page 147. Aquí también estuvimos aquí, ¿no? Page 147, la 147. Cuando llegamos a ver esta. Page 147. And here we have some examples of sentences and questions using the reported speech. So let's see first how to report sentences. The main thing here is to learn the verb, the tenses change. ¿No? ¿Cómo se cambian los tiempos? ¿De qué tiempo a qué tiempo? Present to past, past to future, etc. Okay, so let's listen to the examples and we check.
8.13 Direct statements and reported statements.
I like shopping.
She said that she liked shopping.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
He told her that he was leaving the next day.
I'll always love you.
He said that he would always love me.
I passed the exam.
She told me that she had passed the exam.
I've forgotten my keys.
He said that he had forgotten his keys.
I can't come.
She said that she couldn't come.
I may be late.
He said that he might be late.
I must go.
She said that she had to go.
Okay, so here we have all the how to change a direct to a reported statement, no? Direct speech to a reported speech. We use reported speech to report, that is to say, to tell another person what someone said. So when I want to tell another person what someone said, I use the reported speech. When the reporting verb said, told, etc. is in the past tense, the tenses in the sentence which is being reported usually change like this. No? Present to past, will to would, past simple to past perfect, present perfect to past perfect, etc. No? So we have here the changes. The sentence, the verb is in present, changes to past. No, I like, she said she liked. Present continuous to past continuous. I'm leaving tomorrow. He was leaving. No, I am leaving. He was leaving. I'll always love you. No, will changes to would. So I will always love you. He would always love me. No, I passed. The past simple changes to past perfect. I passed the exam. She had passed the exam. Present perfect, however, has past participle changes to past perfect. No, has or have to had. I forgotten. He had forgotten. I can't come. Can changes to could. I can't come. She couldn't come. May changes to might. I may be late. He might be late. Must changes to had to. I must go. She had to go. Okay. When tenses don't change, when you report what someone said very soon after they said it, the tenses often stay the same as in the original sentence. Adam, no? Es lo que dice Adam. I can't come tonight. I've just spoken to Adam, and he said that he can come tonight. Jack, what does Jack say? I really enjoyed my trip. Jack told me that he really enjoyed his trip. So when they don't change, when they were said very recently, ¿no? Cuando eso fue dicho recientemente, hace poco tiempo, very, very short time ago, then the sentence doesn't change, no? The tenses. ¿no? Normalmente. No puede, ¿no? Si es que fue algo que lo acaban de decir recientemente, entonces puede que los tiempos no cambien y permanezcan igual. Now, some modal verbs change. For example, can changes to could, may changes to might, must changes to had to. No, will to would, etc. Other modal verbs stay the same. For example, could, might, should, they stay the same. No, they don't change. I might come back next week. He said he might come back next week. No, is igual. We usually have to change the pronouns, no? The pronouns, as I told you yesterday, we have to change them. I like jazz. Jane said this. So Jane said that she liked jazz because Jane is the one that said that. Entonces, ella dijo eso, a ella le gusta. Entonces, ella dijo que le gustaba el jazz, ¿no? Using that after said and told is optional, no? You put it, he said that he had forgotten his keys, or he said he had forgotten his keys. Or she told me that she had passed the exam, or she told me she had passed the exam. Entonces, ese that, después de said o told, it's optional. Es opcional. Lo puedo usar o no, and there's no problem. He said he might be late. It's okay. He said that he might be late. It's okay. It's the same. Yeah? If you report what someone said on a different day or in a different place, some other time and place words can change. For example, tomorrow changes to the next day. Here changes to there. This changes to that, etc. No? I'll meet you here tomorrow. He said he would meet me there, and not here, not there, tomorrow, ya no es tomorrow, es the next day. Porque el lugar y la fecha son diferentes cuando las digo, ¿no? Entonces, cuando yo reporto lo que alguien dijo en una fecha o lugar diferente al que estoy hablando, entonces cambia, ¿no? Entonces, él me dice, no, me encontraré contigo aquí mañana. Entonces, yo le digo después a otra persona, él me dijo que me encontraría ahí, en ese lugar, que no es el mismo donde estamos ahora, ¿no? Allá, que me encontraría allá, there. Ya no es mañana, ¿no? Ya estamos otra fecha. Ya pasó, the next day, ¿no? Que me encontraría ahí al día siguiente, ¿no? The next day, al día siguiente de cuando me dijo, ¿no? Ok, que ya no sigue siendo la misma fecha. Ok, pues cuando la fecha y el lugar son diferentes de los que originalmente se dijeron, entonces cambian en el report of the speech, ¿no? For example, tomorrow, the next day, ¿no? Today, that day. ¿No? Here, there. Yesterday, the day after, the day before, ¿no? The day before. Okay. El día anterior, ¿no? Yesterday. En vez de yesterday, vamos a decir the day before. Y así, hay palabras que pueden cambiar. Now, say and tell. Be careful. After said, don't use a person or an object pronoun. We say, Sarah said that she was tired. Or Sarah said she was tired. Cualquiera de los dos. But we cannot say, Sarah said me that she was tired. No. Or Sarah said you, or Sarah said him, or Sarah said us, she was tired. No. Okay, after said, we cannot use a person. Sarah said Jorge that she was tired. No. Or a pronoun, no? Sarah said me, you, him, her, it, as, them, that she was tired. No. ¿No? Entonces, Sarah said that, y digo lo que ella dijo. ¿No? After told, you must use a person or object pronoun. After told, we have to say who that person tell o told that. ¿No? Después de tell o told, que es el pasado de tell, siempre tengo que colocar la persona a la que esa persona le dijo. ¿A quién le dijo? Sarah told me that she was tired. ¿A quién le dijo Sarah? No lo dijo a mí. So Sarah told me that she was tired. Okay? O Sarah told you that she was tired porque te lo dijo a ti. O Sarah told him that she was tired porque se lo dijo a él. O Sarah told us that she was tired porque nos lo dijo a nosotros. ¿Ya? Pero después de say, no. She said that, tal cosa, o she said tal cosa. Pero no decimos a quién le dijo. ¿Ya? Solo decimos qué dijo. Después de tell o told, sí digo a quién le dijo y luego digo lo que dijo. ¿No? Me dijo a mí que tal cosa. Okay, so we have to be careful with that. Yo no digo Sarah told that she was tired. No, Sarah told a quién. Who? Me, you, him, her, it, us, them. Now, here we have examples of reported questions. Let's listen.
8.14. Direct questions and reported questions.
Are you married?
She asked him if he was married.
Did Lucy phone?
He asked me whether Lucy had phoned.
What's your name? I asked him what his name was.
Where do you live? She asked me where I lived.
Okay. That is how to report the questions. Depends, no? If it's a yes, no question, I have to use, well, to report a question, I don't use say or tell, I use ask. Porque estoy reportando una pregunta, entonces estoy diciendo que tal persona preguntó tal cosa. Okay, so after the question, the pronoun ask, no? She asked, or he asked, or I asked, or they asked. Y luego digo a quién se lo preguntaron. She asked him. Ella se lo preguntó a él le hizo la pregunta. O he asked me. A mí me lo preguntó, a mí me hizo esa pregunta. Or I asked him. Yo se lo pregunté a él. Or she asked me. O ella me lo preguntó a mí. And then, if it's a yes, no question, I use if. If, then the pronoun, ¿no? Del pronombre de la persona, and the verb, en el tiempo que cambie, ¿no? Are you married? Are you is present, changes to past. So she asked him if he, porque se lo está preguntando a él, if he was married. Entonces, present, past. Did Lucy phone? This is a question in past. Changes to past perfect. He asked me whether Lucy had phoned. I can use if or whether. Cualquiera de los dos. Whether es más formal, if menos formal. Pero puede ir cualquiera de los dos. He asked me whether Lucy had phoned. Entonces, if o whether, la persona, el verbo en el tiempo correspondiente. Do, does, did, ya no va. Okay, we don't use do, does, did. But if the question is a WH question, then we change the order, ¿no? I ask him, or she asked me, o a quien le hayan preguntado, what o where, el mismo question word, la persona y el verbo, ¿no? Entonces, I asked him what his name was. What is your name? Yo le pregunté. Entonces, I asked him what his, porque yo le estoy preguntando su nombre. What his name was. Present, past. Where do you live? Present, simple.
Here.
Changes to past simple. Where do you live? She asked me where I lived. Okay, entonces where, then the person I, porque a mí me lo estaba preguntando, and the past lived. So when we report a question, the tenses change as in reported statements. The same, present to past to past perfect, present perfect to past perfect, will to would, can to could, etc. When a question doesn't begin with a question word, we add if or whether, no, with yes, no questions. Do you want a drink? He asked me if I wanted a drink or whether I wanted a drink, present to past. We also have to change the word order to subject, verb, and not use do or did. No, do, that, did, we don't use them. Y cambia, ¿no? If or whether, sujeto, verbo y todo lo demás. This is WH question, uso el question word, el que esté usando what, where, when, sujeto o la persona, el verbo en el tiempo indicado, etc. Todo lo demás. Okay? So that is how we report sentences and questions using the reported speech. And we learned that yesterday. Also yesterday I left you this homework on Moodle in which you have to complete this exercise, complete the sentences, no, using the reported speech. Then you click on check, you get your score. You take the screenshot of that score and you send it here to Moodle. Okay, reported speech homework today before 7. Okay. 8 ya enviaron la tareita, quiere decir que hay 3 que aún no envían la tarea. Entonces, aquellas personas que faltan enviar su capturita, háganlo hoy antes de las 7. Enviar la captura de nuestro score en esa ficha. Ok. Hoy antes de las 7. Don't forget. Acá el Moodle. La captura del score. Ok. Okay. So let's see. So, any questions about the reported speech? Preguntitas sobre ese tema. Reported speech or everything is okay? Que no hay preguntitas. Bien. Okay, so here we have on page 147, we have a set of exercises that we are going to complete. Exercises A and B. On exercise A, you have to complete using the reported speech. No, I'm in love with you. That is the original sentence. I have to change it to reported speech. My boyfriend told me he, ¿qué es el que me dijo? He was present to past. He was in love with me. ¿Qué me lo dijo a mí? Okay, and the same with all the other sentences. Then in exercise B, you have to complete using the reported speech. Here you have these questions. You have to complete the reported questions. Yeah. Why did you break up? That's the question in past. My friend asked me why we, no porque se you se refiere a mí y a mi pareja, no? We, past changes to past perfect, why we had broken up, and so on. Yeah, we do the same with the other sentences and questions. So I'll give you 3 minutes to complete these exercises A and B, and then we check. 3 minutes and we check. Okay, let's check. You can raise your hands to participate. Let's see. Okay, exercise A. Milagros, number 1. I'm selling all my books.
Okay, my friend Tim said that he was selling all my books.
That he was selling all his books, ¿no? Que él es el que está vendiendo sus libros, ¿no? I'm selling my books. So he said he was selling all his books. Don't forget to change also the pronouns. Number 2. Candy. I booked the flights. Sorry, Emma told me
She had booked flights.
she had booked the flights. Yeah. She had. Past simple changes to past perfect. Okay, number 3. Ariana, your new dress doesn't suit you.
My mother told me that my new dress didn't suit me.
My new dress didn't suit me. Floor number 4. I may not be able to go to the party. Floor. Flor, are you there? Puedes prender el micro en todo caso. ¿No?
The fourth is Matt said that he might not be able to go to the party.
Okay. He might not be able to go to the party. Okay, Flor. Thank you. Maria, 5. I won't wear these shoes again.
Okay, Jenny said she wouldn't wear those shoes again.
Those. She wouldn't wear those, no? These, those shoes again. Number 6. Select. I didn't buy you a present.
My brother told me he hadn't bought a present for me.
Yeah, he hadn't bought me a present. No, oh, he hadn't bought a present for me. Okay. Yeah, past perfect. He hadn't bought me a present. Juan Carlos, 7. I can't find anywhere to park.
Luke told me he couldn't find anywhere to park.
He couldn't find anywhere. Now B. Let's see. In B, we have to report a question. Ay, son los mismos 7, los demás no participan. A ver. Milagros, number 1. When are you
Okay.
leaving?
My parents asked me when I was leaving.
When I was leaving. And the number 2. Have you ever been married?
Asked me. He asked him if he had ever been married.
If he had ever been married. Ariana, number 3. Will you be home early?
Anna asked Robert if he would be home early.
If he would be home. Flor, number 4. Where do you usually buy your clothes?
My sister asked me where do I usually buy my clothes.
Where do I usually bought my clothes? Are you sure?
Where I usually bought my clothes.
Where I usually bought my clothes. Okay. Dudas did. Ya no lo usamos. Okay. Then Maria. 5. Did you wear a suit to the job interview?
We asked him if he had worn a suit to the job interview.
Yeah, if he had worn. Salet, number 6. Do you ever go to the theater?
I asked Elisa if she ever went to the theater.
She ever went. And finally, Juan Carlos. Number 7. Can you help me?
Sally asked the policeman if he could help her.
If he could help. If he could help her. Not regarding could, would, should, lele. Ya no suena. No. If he could. Okay. And that's about the reported speech. Okay. Muy bien. Pueden los demás también participar. Cada que participas, las participaciones también son no. Now, says, listen, change the conversations into reported speech. So here we're going to listen to a conversation, no question, answered. And we have to change it or to change them into reported speech. For example, no, I hear, where do you live? And I have to report the question. He asked her where she lived. I live in the city center. I have to report the answer. She said that she lived in the city center, and so on. Okay, so we are going to listen now. Let's listen.
8.15. 1.
Where do you live?
I live in the city centre.
Where do you live?
He asked her where she lived.
I live in the city centre.
She said that she lived in the city centre.
Okay, so we are going to listen a question and an answer. Yes, you have to report the question first, and then the answer. Yeah, one by one. So let's see. Comenzamos acá. Verónica. Listen to number 2. Yeah, listen to question number 2. And you have to report it.
2.
What are you doing in the evening?
I'm going to the cinema.
What are you doing in the evening?
Okay, Veronica. What are you doing in the evening? How can we report that question?
He said, I am going to the cinema.
No, the question. La preguntita. Vas a reportar la preguntita, a ver, Liz.
Cinema.
What are you doing in the evening?
What are you doing in the evening?
Yes, teacher.
So she asked.
Lo convierto, teacher. What are you doing in the evening?
Yes, to report the speech.
Sería. Did you do in the evening?
No, it says, what are you doing in the evening? Yeah, what are you doing in the evening? That is the question. You change it to reported speech, sería, she asked him, porque ella le hizo la pregunta a un chico, ¿no? Entonces, she asked him, ¿y qué más sería? She asked him. Guárdate cómo se cambia. What are you? What are you doing in the evening? ¿No? Entonces, she asked him, y de ahí que pongo.
What are you doing in the evening?
Yeah, she asked him what. ¿Y qué más? Después del what, ¿qué viene? What, ¿quién? ¿A quién le está preguntando?
A she.
A he. A un chico. A boy. Entonces, what?
He.
A boy.
Him.
He. Yeah. Are is present, past. ¿Qué tiempo es are? Present. Changes to?
Was.
Past. Was. What he was
Doing in the evening.
In the evening. And that's it. A ver.
She asked him what he was doing in the evening.
And she asked him what he was doing in the evening. Y así. Okay, that is how we report a question. Now, Sophia, report the sentence. A ver.
I'm going to the cinema.
I'm going to the cinema. How can you report that sentence? Sophia. I'm going to the cinema. Sofía. No me escucha, creo. Alexander, how can we report that sentence? I'm going to the cinema.
She said.
It's a boy, a boy. A boy is the one who says, I'm going to the cinema.
I went to the cinema.
No. I was going to the cinema. How can we report it? I am going to the cinema. I'm going to the cinema. Yeah. Who said that? ¿Quién dijo eso? Who said that?
Oh, you were going to the cinema.
A ver, escucha otra vez, please.
She asked him what he was doing in the evening.
I'm going to the cinema.
Yeah, I'm going to the cinema. Who said that? A boy or a girl?
A boy.
A boy. So
he was going to.
He asked. He told. He said what? What
he said.
Yeah, he said. What did he say? He said.
He said that. He was going to.
He, porque sigue siendo él. He said that he
was going to.
Yeah. Present changes to past. No, that he was going to the cinema. No?
He said that he was going to the cinema.
Okay. So be careful with the report speech, no? See, it's not difficult. What you have to take or to be careful and to learn is how to change the verb tenses. Present to past to past perfect, and so on. Déjenme ver todo esto. Let's continue. Edgar, listen to number 3.
3.
Will you be at home at 8 o'clock?
No, I'm going out.
Will you be at home at 8 o'clock?
Okay. The question, will you be at home at 8 o'clock? And it's a man asking a woman. So Edgar, how can we report that question? Will you be at home at 8 o'clock?
Sería...
Who is asking? A man, ¿no? Entonces sería... A man is asking a woman.
So
he or she asked?
She.
If it's a man.
He.
Yeah, he asked again.
A woman, she.
No, he asked her.
He asked her, will... I don't know.
Will you be at home at 8 o'clock? Ahora, ¿cómo cambiamos eso? He asked her.
He asked her.
Will you be at home at 8 o'clock? ¿Qué tipo de pregunta es esa? What kind of question is it?
Future?
Yeah, it's future, but what kind of question? A yes, no question, an information question.
Information.
Si fuera information, comenzaría con what, where, when, how, who. Pero no comienza con ninguno de ellos. Will you be at home at 8 o'clock? Yes, I will, or no, I won't. Puedo responder de cualquiera de esas dos formas. Entonces, ¿qué pregunta sería? A yes, no question, ¿no? Una yes, no question porque es una pregunta para responder con sí o no, ¿no? Entonces, will you be at home? Yes o no. Okay, entonces, yes, no questions. How do we report yes, no questions? Tengo que colocarle una palabrita.
He asked her if she was home.
A ver. He asked her, okay, if, muy bien, tengo que darle if o whether, ¿no? If, ¿quién?
If she.
Now, will changes to?
Will change is would.
Will changes to would. Okay, entonces, if she would. ¿Qué más?
Be at home.
No, be at home at 8 o'clock. Say that.
He asked her if she would be at home at 8 o'clock.
Okay. So we just have to change the word order. In questions, we have to change the word order. In sentences, we only change the tenses, ¿no? Entonces, para reportar oraciones, solo cambiamos los tiempos. En preguntas, cambiamos los tiempos, pero el orden de las palabras también. Okay, so we have to be careful with that. And the answer. How can we report? Sofía, ¿estás? a second. Okay. Ariana, report the answer, please. Listen.
No, I'm going out.
No, I'm going out. So how can you report that? She
And she told him she will going out.
Now listen again.
At 8 o'clock.
No, I'm going out.
I'm going out. I am going out. How do you change that?
And she was going out.
She said that she was going out.
Okay. Yeah, she said that she was going out. Okay. Juan Carlos, now listen to number 3.
4.
Pardon, 4.
Where did you buy your bag?
I bought it online.
Where did you buy your bag?
Where did you buy your bag? Juan Carlos. Where did you buy your bag? How can you report that?
¿Me escucha, teacher?
Where did you buy your bag?
He asked her where she bought her bag.
Where she
Bought. Compró en pasado. Bought, ¿no?
Bought.
Her bag. Bought her bag.
He asked her where she'd bought her bag.
He asked her where she bought her bag. Yeah. Now, Maria, listen to the answer. You're going to report the answer.
I bought it online.
I bought it online.
She said that she had bought it online.
She said that she'd bought it online.
Yes, that she had or she'd bought it online. Okay. Let's see. The next one, number 5. Flo.
5.
Have you seen the new James Bond film?
I've seen it twice.
Have you seen the new James Bond film?
Have you seen the new James Bond film? How can you report that, Flo? Have you seen the new James Bond film?
She
asked him if he had seen the new James Bond film.
She asked him if he'd seen the new James Bond film.
If he'd seen, or he had seen the new James Bond film. Okay. No. Veronica, listen to the answer. You're going to report it.
I've seen it twice.
I have seen it twice. So, Veronica, how can you report that sentence? I have seen it twice. So, he...
sería, he'd say that he had seen it twice.
He said that he'd seen it twice.
Yes, he had seen it twice. Okay. Alexander, the next one. Listen. 6.
Can I try on the jacket?
The changing rooms are over there.
Can I try on the jacket?
Can I try on the jacket?
He said that he...
It's a question. It's a question. Es una pregunta. ¿Cómo reportamos una pregunta? Can I try on the jacket? He asked.
Could try the jacket.
Again, he
could.
Desde el comienzo, he
said that
he asked. He asked.
He asked that could I try the jacket?
No. Can I try on the jacket? It's a yes-no question. When I report a yes-no question, ¿qué palabrita yo agrego? He asked her.
Do you try?
No. Do, does, did, no se usa. ¿Qué palabra es la que yo tengo que agregar para comenzar a reportar la pregunta? He asked her.
Could the can?
No. Yeah, la pregunta es, can I try on? Yeah, that's the question. Can I try on the jacket? Yeah. It's a yes, no question, ¿cierto? Es una pregunta que se responde con sí o no. Para reportar esas yes, no questions, yo agrego una palabra. He asked her. No puedo colocar what, where, when, porque no comienza con eso la pregunta. Entonces tengo que usar otra palabrita, que hay dos opciones, una chiquita y una más grande. ¿Cuál es esa? He asked her.
I can remember, miss.
If. Ya hemos hecho los ejercicios de atrás. He asked her if
she can try.
¿Quién es el que se quiere probar? ¿Quién se quiere probar? He or she?
He.
Yeah, if he
could try the jacket.
if he could try on the jacket.
He asked her if he could try on the jacket.
Okay. A ver, Edgar, the answer.
The changing rooms are over there.
The changing rooms are over there. How can you report it? The changing rooms are over there. Edgar. How can you report that sentence? The changing rooms are over there. No sería she. Edgar. Edgar, ¿me escuchas? Sí que no. Let's see. Salet. ¿Cómo sería? The changing rooms are over there.
Teacher, can you repeat, please?
The changing rooms are over there. Sería she.
No, teacher, I don't know.
¿No? Pues ya acabamos de completar los ejercicios de atrás.
The changing rooms are over there.
Yeah, the changing rooms are over there. Candy.
Yes, miss. He said that changing there.
A ver otra vez. She said.
That the changing were there.
The changing rooms the changing rooms, después ya no te escucho bien. The changing rooms. Where? Where, ¿qué más? Over there.
She said that the changing rooms were over there.
Yeah, were over there. No? The present changes to past. Are, to, was, or were. Okay. Ya. Sí, tu audio está un poco bajo, Candy. Te escucho bajito, pero ya. Ok. Listo, entonces we are going to stop there. So para un ratito, we are going to take our break and then we continue with the next part of the class. Okay, 15 minutes and then we continue. Okay, sorry. Let's continue with the class. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, so here we are on page 81. And we have here about shopping. We have these words. So we are going to explain the difference between these words, no? Between these words. What is a basket? The difference between a basket and a trolley. A credit card and a debit card. A receipt and a refund. A discount and a bargain. A chain store and a department store. A library and a bookshop. Put on a shirt and try on a shirt. It fits you and it suits you. So what is the difference between these words? They are expressions about shopping. No? So let's see. Ariana, tell me, what is the difference between a basket and a trolley?
Yes, teacher. Basket. It's a sale.
A basket. For example, when you go to the supermarket, in a supermarket, you can, when you go shopping, you can get a basket or you can get a trolley for your shopping, ¿no? Para colocar ahí las cosas que vas comprando. But what is the difference? A basket and a trolley.
Okay. A basket, that is a small container for holding anything, and a trolley is a large basket.
With wheels. Yeah, a trolley has wheels. ¿No? Un trolley es el que tiene rueditas. Es como la canasta grande, pero con ruedas, el carrito. Y the basket solo es la canastita, ¿no? Only the container where you put the things there. Okay. The trolley has wheels, mainly. Yeah. Tiene llantitas. Okay. Now, Veronica, what is the difference between a credit card and a debit card?
I think a credit card is debit card. For example, you can buy airplanes with other countries, and a credit card is small.
Well, actually, credit card and debit card are the same. They are cards, ¿no? Igual es una tarjeta de crédito o una tarjeta de débito. No, they are cards. But what is the difference? With a credit card, you can buy, ¿no? Con ambas. You can buy things with a credit card and with a debit card. Small things or big things, dependiendo del monto que tengas en cada una de ellas, ¿no? But with a credit card, when you buy with a credit card, Veronica, you have to pay money in that moment. Or you can pay it in small amounts each month. When you buy with a credit card. ¿No? Tienes que, te cobran en ese rato dinero, tienes que pagar, o tú lo pagas después en cuotas with a credit card. You pay at that moment or later? You pay later, ¿no? But a debit card, you pay at that moment, ¿no? Entonces, con credit card puedes pagar en cuotas, te van descontando poco a poco. Debit card no, te lo descuentan en ese mismo instante de tu cuenta, ¿no? That is the difference. Let's see. Juan Carlos, what is the difference between a receipt and a refund? Juan Carlos?
A receipt is a paper to prove you pay the products you buy. And a refund is cashback. Is the money you get back if you return something.
Okay. Ok. Voy a con ver las respuestas. ¿Ah? Yo quiero que me lo expliquen con sus propias palabras. Ok. Number 4, Milagros. What is the difference between a discount and a bargain?
Maybe a discount is a maybe a reduction in the price of something of a product, maybe, and a bargain is maybe is a product of is something for sale at a much lower price than usual, maybe.
Okay, yeah, the discount, yes, is the amount of money that they take off the price, you know? So it costs 190, but there is a discount of 20 soles, for example, no? So you pay 170. But the bargain, yes, it's when something is on sale, so it costs less. No, it's 50% off. Okay, so it's a bargain, ¿no? Está como que en oferta, es una rebaja, ¿no? Remate, cuesta menos de su precio original, ¿no? Yes, that's the difference. Salet, what's the difference between a chain store and a department store?
Okay, teacher, I think chain store is like a group of store owned by the same company. And department store is a big store with many sections selling different types of products.
Sí, pero ya he dicho, no me vean las respuestas. Ya, ahí está, tal cual. Ya hay que explicarlo con nuestras propias palabras. María. What's the difference between a library and a bookshop?
Okay. Library offers free access to a collection of books, and library is bookstore is a commercial as a is where new books so
Okay. Yes, the library is where you go and read books. No, you can borrow and you can borrow books to read. A bookshop is where you go to buy books. ¿No? Entonces la diferencia. ¿No? Library es donde te prestas libros para leer. En la biblioteca, bookshop, compras libros. La librería. ¿No? That's the main reason. Okay. So try to say it with your own words. No se compliquen tanto con sus propias palabras nada más. Alexander, what is the difference between put on a shirt and try on a shirt?
I think put means they put a shirt in the table or in the sofa, and tried on a shirt. Maybe is clothes or ponerse encima la ropa.
Okay. Put on a shirt is when you get dressed. No? So you get dressed, you put on a shirt, you put on jeans, you put on shoes, you put on a jacket. ¿No? Entonces, that is to put on. Cuando te vistes, te pones, ¿no? La ropa. To try on is when you go to a shop and you go to the changing rooms and you put those clothes on to see if they fit or not. ¿No? Entonces, cuando te pruebas, ¿no? El try on, te lo pones para probar a ver si te queda, no te queda, si está grande, está chiquito, etc. ¿No? That is the difference. Put on and try on. Put on es cuando tú te lo pones y try on es cuando te lo pruebas. Okay, that is the difference. And finally, Edgar, what's the difference between it fits you and it suits you? Edgar? Ahí está. Flor, what's the difference between it fits you and it suits you?
It fits you refers that is the your that is your size and it suits you that looks good on you.
Okay, it fits you, it's your size. No, it suits you, suits. Yeah, suits. It looks good on you. Yeah, very good. Cuando respondamos, chicos, por favor, no recurramos a las respuestas de acá. ¿Ya? Ustedes tienen que ser ustedes mismos las respuestas. En este caso, el ejercicio es para, con nuestras propias palabras, poder expresarnos. ¿No? No será perfecta de manera perfecta, obviamente no, pero por lo menos darnos a entender. ¿Ya? De eso se trata. ¿Ya? Entonces, en los ejercicios yo voy a estar recurriendo a ver las respuestas, entonces sencillamente no voy a practicar. No voy a practicar, entonces nos estamos engañando a nosotros mismos o queriendo engañarnos a nosotros mismos, ¿no? Entonces ustedes mismos tienen que hacer las actividades. No vayan a ver las respuestas. Ya, yo me doy cuenta. Okay, let's continue to page 82. We have a reading, Going the Extra Mile. Okay, so we are going to read the stories, these stories. And we are going to answer these questions to say, in which stories, no, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories. No, going the extra mile. It says, in the age of social media, a story about a good or bad customer service experience is not limited to you and your friends. The best stories can go viral on social networks very quickly, bringing good or bad publicity to companies overnight. Overnight, ¿no? O sea, un momento, de la noche a la mañana. ¿No? Here are 5 heartwarming true stories that reached millions of people because of the power of the internet. And there are the 5 stories. No? Nordstrom Morton's The Steakhouse, Ritz-Carlton Hotels, Trader Joe's, and Apple. Okay. So we're going to read those stories. Obviously, we don't know how the stories end, no? We don't know. So to know the end of the sentences, let's go to page 109. On page 109, we have the next part of the story. Here, no? Nordstrom, Morton's The Steakhouse, the Ritz-Carlton Hotels, Trader Joe's, and Apple. Ahí está, ¿no? The next part. So, entonces vamos a leer. Let's read the stories, and we're going to find out the last sentence on page 109. And then we are going to do exercise D. So you have Nordstrom. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Alexander, read please the story about Nordstrom. One day,
a member of the security staff in a Nordstrom department store noticed a woman crawling around on her hands and knees in the clothes department. She said she was looking for a diamond that had fallen out of her wedding ring while she was trying on clothes earlier that day. The man got down on the floor and searched with her. Then he asked a group of cleaners to help, and they searched too. Finally, they looked through.
They looked through all the dirt in their vacuum cleaners and found the woman's diamond. No, they found the diamond. Al final encontraron, no? They found that the woman's diamond were in the vacuum cleaner's dirt. ¿No? O sea, imagínense, buscaron dentro de todo lo que recoge las aspiradoras, ¿no? De la bolsita con los desperdicios, con la basura. Y they found it there. Okay. Now, the next story, Ariana. Morton's The Steakhouse. Read it, please.
Peter Shankman was boarding a flight to Newark Airport, near New York. It was dinner time, and he knew he would be starving when the plane arrived. There's a Morton's near the airport, one of Peter's favorite restaurants. So he tweeted, "Hey, Mortons, can you meet me at Network Airport with a stick when I land in 2 hours? Thanks." He was joking, but amazingly, when he got off the plane, in the arrivals area there was
there was a Morton's waiter with a bag that contained a steak, potatoes, bread, napkins, and a knife and fork, and it was all free. Okay, amazingly, no? So he got it, ¿no? Le hicieron caso. Okay, the next story, Ritz-Carlton Hotels. Candy, read please this story, see.
Yes, Miss. Ritz Carlton's Hotels. Ritz Carlton's family spent their holiday at the Ritz Carlton Hotel in Florida. Fortunately, when they got home, they realized that they had left Christian Son's favorite toy, Yoshi the giraffe, at the hotel. The child was very upset, so Chris told him that Yoshi was staying at the hotel for a bit of extra holiday. That evening, their phone say that they had found Yoshi. Chris thanked them and explained that he told his son that Yoshi was having an extra holiday. 2 days later, a parcel arrived, and it was Yoshi, a present of a frisbee and football, and a photograph of
And a photograph
Yoshi by
of,
the hotel.
Okay, yes, very good. Of Yoshi by the hotel pool. And there's the photograph of Yoshi by the hotel pool. No, taking extra holidays. Okay, thank you. D. Edgar's Flor. Trader Joe's.
At Christmas a few years ago in Pennsylvania, USA, it snowed so hard that an 89-year-old man couldn't leave his home. His daughter was worried that he didn't have enough food. She called several stores and asked if they would deliver food to the father's home, but they all said no. Eventually, she spoke to someone at a store called Trader Joe. They also told her that they didn't deliver normally, but because she was so worried, they said that they would make an exception. The employee then wished her a Merry Christmas. Half an hour later, the food arrived at the father's house. Uh,
Yes, with a note saying that it was free. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Flor. Now, Juan Carlos, Apple.
A man bought the latest iPad online, but when his wife saw it, she thought it was too expensive. So he immediately sent it back to Apple. He put a post-it note on the screen that said, "Wife said not." Apple employees thought this was very funny, and the story reached the senior managers who decided to do something about it. They refunded his money, but they also sent the app back to him with another posted note saying,
Apple said yes. Yes, a note saying Apple said yes. Okay. Thank you. Now, we are going to do exercise D. It says, read the stories again. In which stories does someone get what they wanted to buy without paying? There are 3 stories in which someone gets what they wanted to buy without paying. Then, in which stories does someone get something in the post? Yeah, someone gets something in the post. There are 2 stories. In which stories is someone hungry? There are 2 stories in which someone is hungry. And in which stories is the problem solved on the same day? No, on the same day, mismo día, no? There are 3 stories. Okay, so we have to answer from the 5 stories here. Yeah. So let's see. Maria, tell me, number 1, in which stories does someone get what they wanted to buy without paying, no, for free? In which stories? A, B, C, D, E. There are 3 stories. In which ones?
Letter B.
What else?
Letter D. And letter E.
B, D, E. Okay. Number 2, Milagros. In which stories does someone get something in the post? Milagros. Milagros, are you there?
¿Teacher, me escucha?
Ahora sí.
Maybe letter C. Letter C. I don't know. Letter C and letter E.
C and E. Okay. Now, number 3, Salet. In which stories is someone hungry?
B and D.
Yes, B and D. And 4, Veronica. In which stories is the problem solved on the same day, el mismo día? ¿No? There are 3 stories.
Letter solved on the same day. Letter A. Letter B.
And
Letter D.
D?
Yes.
A, B, and D. Okay. They were solved on the same day. Okay, very good. Bye. Mm. 'Kay. Now, we have here the letter I. The combination of the letter A and I has these three possible sounds. So let's listen, underline the stressed syllable, write the words in the correct column. Okay, so we are going to listen to these words and we have to classify which is the sound of the letters that are in pink. Yeah, es las letritas en rosado que suenan A, no, A as in train, L as in chair, or as in computer. A, O. Okay, let's listen.
8.16 Airline Bargain Certain Claim Complain Contain Email Explain Fair Hair Paid Repair Waiter
Son unas palabritas. No sé por qué no aparecen acá, pero it's hair and hair. Now let's listen again.
8.16 Airline Bargain Certain Claim Complain Contain Email Explain Fair Hair Paid Repair Waiter
Okay. Let's see. Comenzamos. A ver. Verónica. Airline. ¿Cuál será? A, air, o air, o E.
En la primera, teacher.
A.
Yes, teacher.
Airline.
Second.
Digo airline. O digo airline.
In the second, teacher.
Salet. The next one, bargain.
The second,
Air.
No, the last.
Milagros. The next one. Certain.
Certain in number 3.
Certain. Maria. Claim.
And the first.
Okay. Then Flor. Complain.
The first A.
Okay. Edgar. ¿Estás ahí? No está. Candy. Contain. Number 1. Ok, no sé por qué tu audio está bajito. Ok, 1. Ok. Ariana. Email.
The first EA.
And Alexander. Explain.
One train.
Train. A. Okay, A. Yes, explain. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Veronica, the next one. Fair. Fair.
The last teacher.
Are you sure?
3.
Fair.
1 teacher. 1.
Pay. O sea, fair suena como fair, como train, o suena air como chair, o suena E como computer.
2 teacher.
Sí. Alexander, hair. Hair.
Number 2, chair.
Juan Carlos.
Yes, teacher.
Hate.
Pay. 2.
2.
Mhm.
2 is A.
Yes, teacher. Pay. Oh, number 1. Number 1, teacher.
A. Yeah, A is number 1. Number 2 is E. Okay. Salad. Repair.
Two.
Repair. And Candy. The last one, waiter.
Number one.
A. Waiter. The next. Now, let's see. Let's move on here. Now, listening. We're going to listen to a story about bad customer service. So we're going to listen to these 6 extracts, and we have to complete the gaps with these words: claim, complaint, contacted, dropped, offered, produced, reported, and throwing. Okay, so let's listen to the 6 extracts and complete each of them with a word from the box. Okay, listen and complete.
8.18. 1. My God, they're throwing guitars out there. 2. They immediately complained to United Airlines. 3. For 9 months he tried to claim compensation. 4. Dave wrote a song about his experience and produced a video to go with it. 5. United Airlines contacted Dave and offered him a payment. 6. The BBC reported that United Airlines' share price had dropped by 10%. 8.18. 1. My God, they're throwing guitars out there. 2. They immediately complained to United Airlines. 3. For 9 months he tried to claim compensation. 4. Dave wrote a song about his experience and produced a video to go with it. 5. United Airlines contacted Dave and offered him a payment. 6. The BBC reported that United Airlines' share price had dropped by 10%.
Okay. So let's check. You can raise your hands to participate. Let's see. What are the correct words for each gap for the 6 sentences? Let's see. Floor number 1.
1. My God, they are throwing guitars out there.
Good. 2. Ariana.
They immediately complained to United Airlines.
A complaint. 3. Candy.
9 months rights to claim compensation.
To claim compensation. Okay. 4. Maria.
Dave wrote a song about his experience and produce a video to go with it.
Yes, produced. Okay. Then 5, Alexander.
United Airlines contacted Dave and offered him the payment.
Offered him a payment. And finally 6, Salette.
The BBC reported that United Airlines share price had dropped by 10%.
Yes. Now, okay, so now we're going to listen to the whole story, and we are going to put the events in the correct order from 1 to 10. Okay, number 1 says Dave and his band flew from Halifax to Chicago. That's the first one. And 10, United Airlines lost a lot of money. But what happened in between? No, so we have to put to number all the other sentences in the order they happen, from 2 to 9. So listen to the whole story and number the sentences in the order they happen.
8.19.
Hello and welcome to How's Business. Today we're going to look at how social media can affect businesses. And I'd like to start with the story of Dave Carroll, an American singer-songwriter who had a very bad experience with United Airlines. Dave and his band were flying with United Airlines from Halifax in Nova Scotia to Omaha in Nebraska, with a stopover in Chicago. As they were waiting to get off the plane in Chicago, they heard another passenger say, "My God, they're throwing guitars out there." As Dave and the other band members looked out of the plane window, they were horrified to see that the baggage handlers, who were taking the luggage off the plane, were throwing the band's guitars to each other. They couldn't believe what they were seeing. They immediately complained to United Airlines employees in Chicago, but nobody listened to them. When they arrived in Omaha, Dave discovered that the neck of his very expensive Taylor guitar had been broken. It cost him $1,200 to get it repaired. For 9 months, he tried to claim compensation from United Airlines. He phoned and emailed their offices in Halifax, Chicago, and New York without success. In the end, he even suggested that instead of money, they could give him $1,200 of flight tickets. But after all his complaints and suggestions, United simply said no. So, what else could a singer-songwriter do? Dave wrote a song about his experience and produced a music video to go with it. The song was called United Breaks Guitars.
Flew United Airlines on my way to Nebraska. The plane departed Halifax, connecting in Chicago's O'Hare.
He posted it on YouTube, and it was a huge hit. The song reached #1 on the iTunes Music Store within a week, and the video has had over 16 million views. After 150,000 views, United Airlines contacted Dave and offered him a payment if he agreed to take the video off YouTube. He refused and suggested they gave the money to charity. Of course, the impact of Dave's song went far beyond YouTube. Soon, newspapers, websites, TV and radio stations all over North America were doing stories about the song. Dave was interviewed on many radio and TV shows where, of course, he retold the story of how United breaks guitars. He did over 200 interviews in the first 3 months. Dave Carroll's favorite guitar was broken, but in the end, United Airlines were the bigger losers. After the video had gone viral, the BBC reported that United Airlines' share price had dropped by 10% within 4 weeks of the release of the video, which means that the company lost an incredible $180 million. It would have been much cheaper to repair Dave's guitar.
United breaks guitars.
.19.
Hello and welcome to How's Business. Today we're going to look at how social media can affect businesses. And I'd like to start with the story of Dave Carroll, an American singer-songwriter who had a very bad experience with United Airlines. Dave and his band were flying with United Airlines from Halifax in Nova Scotia to Omaha in Nebraska, with a stopover in Chicago. As they were waiting to get off the plane in Chicago, they heard another passenger say, "My God, they're throwing guitars out there." As Dave and the other band members looked out of the plane window, they were horrified to see that the baggage handlers, who were taking the luggage off the plane, were throwing the band's guitars to each other. They couldn't believe what they were seeing. They immediately complained to United Airlines employees in Chicago, but nobody listened to them. When they arrived in Omaha, Dave discovered that the neck of his very expensive Taylor guitar had been broken. It cost him $1,200 to get it repaired. For 9 months, he tried to claim compensation from United Airlines. He phoned and emailed their offices in Halifax, Chicago, and New York without success. In the end, he even suggested that instead of money, they could give him $1,200 of flight tickets. But after all his complaints and suggestions, United simply said no. So, what else could a singer-songwriter do? Dave wrote a song about his experience and produced a music video to go with it. The song was called United Breaks Guitars.
Flew United Airlines on my way to Nebraska. The plane departed Halifax, connecting in Chicago's O'Hare.
He posted it on YouTube, and it was a huge hit. The song reached #1 on the iTunes Music Store within a week, and the video has had over 16 million views. After 150,000 views, United Airlines contacted Dave and offered him a payment if he agreed to take the video off YouTube. He refused and suggested they gave the money to charity. Of course, the impact of Dave's song went far beyond YouTube. Soon, newspapers, websites, TV and radio stations all over North America were doing stories about the song. Dave was interviewed on many radio and TV shows where, of course, he retold the story of how United breaks guitars. He did over 200 interviews in the first 3 months. Dave Carroll's favorite guitar was broken, but in the end, United Airlines were the bigger losers. After the video had gone viral, the BBC reported that United Airlines' share price had dropped by 10% within 4 weeks of the release of the video, which means that the company lost an incredible $180 million. It would have been much cheaper to repair Dave's guitar.
United breaks guitars.
Okay, let's check. You can raise your hands to participate. So we have number 1 and 10. We have the first one and the last one. So what we have to number is the other ones, no? The ones that happen in between. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, no? From 2 to 9. Milagros, which is number 2.
Number 2 is they got their connecting flight to Omaha, Nebraska.
Are you sure? No sucedió nada antes de eso.
Maybe they saw the baggage handlers throwing their guitars and complaining to airline staff.
No sé, a ver, ¿cuál sería? Which is number 2, entonces.
Maybe the say the baggage.
They saw the baggage handlers. Yes, that's number 2. So in Chicago is where they saw the baggage handlers throwing the guitars. No, there is where it happened. Ariana, 3.
They got their connecting flight to Omaha, Nebraska.
Yes. Then they got their connecting flight. Flor, 4.
Dave discovered that his guitar was broken.
Candy, 5.
Yes, miss. He complained again to United Airlines by phone and email, but they didn't help him.
That's number 5. Alexander, 6.
He wrote a song about his experience.
Yes. Seven, Maria.
Okay, he put a video of the song on YouTube.
Eight, Juan Carlos. Oh, perdón. Sí, Juan Carlos. O Salet. Ah, no, Salet. Salet, 8.
United Airlines contact him and offer him money.
Yes. And so on 9, he did lots of media interviews. No, eso es obvio. Okay. Yes, so that is what happened. Okay, so this is about complaining. Let's see. An email of complaint, page 122. If we go to page 122, says an email of complaint. This is from Chris Mason to Sandra Adams. ¿No? Subject complaint. Complaint es una queja. ¿No? To complain, quejarse, a complain, conte, queja. Sandra Adams, Head of Department, John Levy's Customer Service, P.O. Box 908, Swindon. May the 19th, 2018 or 2018. And there is a letter. Yes, no, a formal email and a formal letter are exactly the same. We always include the address and the date in a formal letter. So we are going to read the email, this email of complaint, yes, from Chris to Sandra, from Chris Mason to Sandra Adams. And we are going to match the paragraphs A, B, C in the email to what they say. Okay, then we are going to complete the words, no, the gaps. But first we are going to match the paragraphs to what they say. Which paragraph says something positive about the company, if possible, and that you expect them to do something? In which paragraph they say an introduction that gives the context of the problem? And in which paragraph they say it says a detailed explanation of the problem? Just which paragraph says this? Text A, B, or C? Now we have paragraph A. Last month on the 25th of April, I ordered a coffee machine from your website. Order CE 437184. Before placing the order, I read the conditions carefully, and the item was, your website says that items in stock are in 48 hours. 2 weeks passed and nothing arrived. I noticed that payment had been taken from my credit card. I phoned your customer service line, and the person that I spoke to, Becky, was rude, and she said that the item was not in stock and that she didn't know when it would arrive. She could not explain why the money had been taken from my card. I have bought many things from you over the years, both from your London shop and your website, and I have always had good. I can only imagine that this is a departure from your usual high standards, and I am sure you will be able to resolve the situation in a satisfactory way. I look to hearing from you. Sincerely, Chris Mason. Okay, so which paragraph mentions this? Let's see. We can raise our hands to participate in exercise B. All right, Ariane. Which paragraph says something positive about the company, if possible, and that you expect them to do something?
Letter C.
Letter C. Then Alexander. Which paragraph says an introduction that gives the context of the problem?
Paragraph A.
And the last one obviously is B. Okay. Now, yes, B says a detailed explanation of the problem. Now, we are going to read the email again, and we have to complete the gaps with a word from the list. We have dear, delivered, forward, however, in stock, reference, service, and helpful, and yours. So we have to decide which word goes in each gap from 1 to 9. There's one word for each gap. Let's see. You can raise your hands. Yeah, Milagros, number 1.
Okay, number 1 is there Mrs. Adams.
Dear. It's dear Mrs. Adams. Okay. 2, Juan Carlos.
Reference.
Sorry?
Reference.
Order reference. Okay. Ariana 3.
In stock.
Was in stock. Love 4.
Delivered.
Delivered in 48 hours. Okay. Milagros 5.
Okay. Number 5. Too expensive and not in arrive. Maybe however.
Okay. Alexander 6.
Unhelpful.
Sorry?
Unhelpful.
Unhelpful. Okay. Candy 7. Sorry? Service. Service. Es lo que me dijiste. No. Oh, yeah. Okay. Ariana 8.
Forward.
Look forward. Okay. When loading explore sensor. Okay. Okay. Yes, so remember, yes, formal emails and formal letters, they are the same. They have the same format. No, siempre tienen el mismo formato. Letters, they always include the address and the date. ¿No? Siempre incluyen la dirección, la fecha, las cartas. ¿No? Los emails, well, it's only the name of the person. Okay. Now, here, me pasé esta parte de acá, perdón. Vocabulary, making nouns from verbs. Yes. For example, we have here some nouns. We have compensation, complaint, and payment. If I want to form the verbs, what is the verb of compensation? Compensate. Compensate. Complaint is the noun. To form the verb, I only drop T. No, solo le quito la T. Me queda complain. It's the verb. Payment, the verb to pay. So to compensate, to complain, to pay. Those are the verbs. On page 164, we have more about word building. Yeah. Making nouns from verbs. Yeah, make nouns from the verbs in the list and write them in the correct column. So on page 164, yeah, 164, on part one, only part one. How to take a look at how to make nouns from verbs. Here we have a list of verbs. Achieve, agree, argue, attach, choose, compensate, compensate, complain, consider, deliver, demonstrate, explain, fail, improve, lose, manage, pay, respond, sell, serve, succeed, tempt, treat, value. Okay, all those are verbs. And we have to form the nouns. To form a noun from a verb, we can add these suffixes. Now, to form a noun, we have to add suffixes. ¿No? What are suffixes? Endings. ¿No? Entonces, no tengo que agregarle terminaciones, que vienen a ser los sufijos. There are suffixes for nouns, for verbs, for adjectives, for adverbs, different. But in this opportunity, we're going to take a look at some endings or suffixes for nouns, especially for suffixes that we add to a verb to make it into a noun. We have two here of the most common, Asian, meant. And a new word, it means that the verb changes into another word, ¿no? Entonces, puede ser que yo le agregue Asian a ese verbo y lo convierte en sustantivo, ¿no? Por ejemplo, como create, ya, crear, ¿no? Create, it's the verb. Creation, ya le agregué este Asian, creation, ya está. Es el sustantivo creación, it's the noun, ¿ven? Or I add meant, for example, achieve, ¿no? Achieve, if I add meant, I say achievement is the noun, ¿no? Lograr, logro, ¿no? Crear, creación. And we can form the nouns like that. But there are words that they change, and we don't add any suffix. We don't add Asian, we don't add meant, and it's a new word. It's a different word, ¿no? Se vuelve una nueva palabra, otra palabra, cambia completamente. ¿Sí? O le agrego una letra, etcétera, pero una de estas terminaciones, ni Asian ni meant, no, otra palabra, new word. Okay? So we are going to classify this. So we have achieve, achievement, no? Agree, será agreation or agreement. Argue, será agreation or argument. Attach, será attachation or attachment, o otra palabra. ¿No? Choose, será choosation or choosement, u otra palabra. ¿No? Compensate y así. ¿No? Complain, consider, deliver, demonstrate, así. ¿No? So let's see. So you can raise your hands, no, to participate, to see how to form the nouns from these verbs. We add Asian, meant, or a new word. Milagros. Agree.
Okay. Agree is agreement.
Yes, agree is agreement. Then let's see. Once is Asian, two is meant. A veces puede ser que necesite unas cuantas letras por ahí, ¿no? En algunos casos. Agreement. Okay. And three is a new word. Coloca. Okay. Juan Carlos. Argue.
Argument.
argument. Mhm. Yes, only met. Candy, attach,
Attachment.
attachment. Mhm. Floor, choose,
Choice.
so it's a new word. How do you spell choice?
CHOICE.
It's a new word. Alexander, compensate. Compensate.
Oh, compensation.
Compensation. It's one. ¿No? Entonces le quito la E y yo. ¿No? Ariana, complain.
Complaint.
Complaint? No.
Complaint end with T. Complaint.
That it's a new word. No, it's a new word. Complain. New word. Only we add T. Okay. Maria. Consider.
Consideration.
Consideration. We add Asian. Salad. Deliver.
Delivery.
Delivery. Oh, it's a new word. Okay. Milagros. Demonstrate.
Demonstration.
Demonstration. No, so le quito la E y O. So it's number 1. Demonstration. Okay. Veronica. Explain.
Explainment.
Are you sure?
Sorry, explanation.
Explanation. That's number 1. Le quito la I. Explanation. Juan Carlos. Fail.
Failure. New word.
It's a new word. How do you spell failure? Candy. Improve.
Yes, miss. Improvement.
Improvement. Yes, number 2. Floor. Lose.
Loss.
A new word?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, how do you spell loss?
LOSS.
Okay. Ariana. ¿Dónde me queda ya? Manage.
Management.
Management. Ay. María. Pay.
Payment.
Milagros. Respond.
Response.
It's a new word?
Yes. With is E.
Okay, we drop the D and we add SE. Response. Select tempt. Ah, no, perdón, sell. Sell.
Okay, teacher, is sell.
It's a new word.
Yes.
How do you spell?
S-A-L-E.
Okay. Verónica. Serve.
Serve. Sorbation.
No.
Servement.
Serve. ¿Qué significa serve? What does serve mean?
Es como servir, teacher.
Servir. Claro, servir. ¿Y el sustantivo de servir? Es un servicio. Servicio. In English, ¿cómo sería? ¿Cómo diríamos servicio in English?
Service.
Okay, service, ¿no? Service. How do you spell? Sería una nueva palabra, ¿no? A new word. Entonces, ¿qué le hago? Le quito la E, ¿no? Es a new word. Entonces, ¿qué le service, ¿no? Le agrego I. ¿Qué más?
C and E.
C, E. I, C, E. Muy bien. Alexander, succeed.
Success.
Success. It's a new word. It's a new word. We add only double S. Okay. Juan Carlos, tempt.
Temptation.
Temptation. Flor, treat.
Treatment.
Treatment. And finally, Candy. Value.
Yes, miss. Valuation.
Valuation. And that's all. Oh, we have here the words. Yeah. Muy bien. Ok. Y nos quedamos ahí. ¿Dónde está? Yeah. There's no homework. Ya no les voy a dejar tareita esta vez. Pero sí voy a habilitar el check your progress. Voy a habilitar el check your progress de la unidad 8, como les dije. Ya va a ser habilitado hoy de 9 a 11. Ya. Ahora, antes de las 11:45 tenemos que terminar las actividades de la unidad 8 en en la plataforma, ¿ya? Antes de las 11:45. Y antes de las 11, el check your progress. ¿Listo? Y eso sería todo. Eso sería todo. Entonces no nos olvidemos el check your progress, entonces lo vamos a habilitar. Una vez. Entonces la 8A y 8B cierran hoy 11:45. Entonces tenemos que terminarlo antes de esa hora. Y ahorita voy a habilitar check your progress para que lo podamos hacer. Va a estar habilitado de 9:15 a 11:15, 2 horitas. ¿Ya? 2 horitas. 9:15, 11:15, el check your progress. Y antes de las 11:45, las actividades de la unidad 8. Y eso sería todo. That's all. Okay. So, bye bye and see you tomorrow at 6.